Okay, it states that the union for this problem, the union set is 1 through 9. It shows you what set A, B, and C are. So we're going to start with what is the complement of A. That means everything in the union after taking out A. So the complement of A, and you should be writing this down in your paper, the complement of A would be 1, okay, it can't be 2 and 3, 4, can't be 5, 6, can't be 7, 8, and 9. Now the symbol for or is the union symbol. Or remember, you can also think of it as the word either. Now we're going to do the complement of B. This is another way to denote complement. So everything in the union after you take out B. So it can be 1, can't be 2, can be 3, can't be 4, can be 5, can't be 6, can be 7, it cannot be 8, and it can be 9. So when I'm asked, this set, union, this set, that means what's in either one. So they have a 1, but we don't write it twice. I already have these small squiggly brackets over here. So I have a 1, I have a 3, a 4, so I have a 1, a 3, a 4, there's a 5 and a 6, 5 and 6, a 7, 8, and 9, 7, 8, and 9. I wrote them in order, and I didn't repeat. Going to the second example. So what is the complement of A? Well, I already did it, so let's make my life easy. It's 1, 4, 6, 8, and 9. I did it from the previous problem. And now instead of this being an and, we're using the word or. And or means intersection. This time, what is the complement of C? So look at C. C is 4 and 8. If I take 4 and 8 out of the union set, I'm left with 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5, 6, 7, not 8, and 9. Okay, what do these two have in common? They have 1, 6, and 9. The next three are a lot simpler. So this symbol, intersection symbol, also use the term and. What belongs to both A and B? So I'm going to look up above. So here's my A. It's 2, 3, 5, and 7. And here's the B, 2, 4, 6, and 8. What do they both have in common? Well, they both have the number 2. And does anybody see anything else? Okay, we just have one single number inside. A union B is going to write down A again. Union B. Okay, so this is using the word or, thinking of it as using the word or the word either, whatever you prefer. So what's in both sets, and we just can't repeat ourselves. So we have a 2, a 3, a 4, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, go down to the next one. So we have A again, so 2, 3, 5, and 7. And now this again is your intersection symbol, so what belongs to both, and I'm going to put down C, 4 and 8. So what's in A that's also in C? Is there anything in common? Okay, so this is the empty set. I know that we can't see anything here, but this is the empty set. The last three are a little bit trickier. So it's like a two-step process. First, I'm going to figure out what is A union B, and then I'm going to take the complement of it. So first of all, what is A union B? So I like to make life easier. This is what I like to do. I look up above, and I say, have I even done A union B yet? Yes or no? So to see how this is the answer to A union B, so I'm going to write that down to make my life easier. So it's 2, my fault, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I already determined that in a problem above. I should make my curly brackets a little bit prettier. I don't know that that's any prettier. Okay, so this is A union B. And now I need to take the complement of this. And what that means again is everything that's in the union once you take out these numbers. So if I look back to the union, the only remaining numbers would be 1 and 9. 1 and 9 are the only remaining numbers. Okay, so going on, we have 2 left here. So A union C, have we done that problem? No, we have not done that one. We did A intersect B, but not A union B, or A union C. So this time, I'm going to come off to the side, and I'm going to try to do a little less work since hopefully we're catching on to this. This means everything that's in A and in C, everything in A and C. So I'm going to be a little bit lazy here, and I'm just going to come up and look. Everything in A and C would be the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, correct? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So this portion before the complement would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. That's before the complement. The complement of this, and I'm going to do it off to the side here, the complement of this is everything in the union that's not a part of this, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is the complement of A union B. Now I bring over the intersection symbol, and I write down what B is. B is 2, 4, 6, and 8. So what do these two have in common? What belongs to both? It's not the number 1. They do both have a 6, and it's not the number 9. The only thing is the number 6. Okay, have we already done A intersect B? Okay, let's be lazy and write it down. So A intersect B is the number 2. Then I use the union symbol, and I write down 4 and 8. So union again means everything in either one. So 2 and then or 4 and 8, what do they all have in common? 2, 4, and 8. Please go down to the last 4, going down to the last 4. Now you can do these in your head, or you could use a calculator if you want to help with basic math. What this means is the probability of event A happening is 0.31. 0.31, which is, what is the percentage? 31%. Remember, we're working up to 100%. And by the way, if you write 100% as a decimal, what would it be? 1.0, okay? So the probability of event A happening is 31%. Now they say, what is the probability of A complement? That means everything other than A. So to get that answer, you take 1.0 and you subtract what this number is. And oftentimes students feel more comfortable when they think of change. You take $1, you subtract 31 cents, what are you left with? So here we go, writing this out, and this is how you write it correctly. Done. So the next one says the probability of event A occurring is 0.42 or 42%. What is the probability of A complement? So 1.0 subtract 0.42. Don't say the answer yet, please. Okay, anybody? What's 1.0 minus 0.42? 58, yes or no? So 0.58. Leave it in decimal form. Okay, so the probability of A complement, if you're told the probability of A occurring is 11% or 0.11, the answer would be 0.89. And the final one, this is a little tricky. If they tell you there's a 100% chance of A occurring, then what's the chance of A complement? 0. 0% chance of A complement.